What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel on this Tuesday, March the 18th. We are rocking and rolling. As you guys can see, I am peeping through the bushes. And there is a good reason behind me doing this tactic. So I'm going to explain that after this following message. Have you found yourself back on my channel? Have you found yourself being a returning viewer over and over again and you just have not subscribed? Hey, I'm asking you today. It'll be a perfect time to subscribe to the channel. I can guarantee you the content's going to keep coming in and your subscription will help my channel grow. And I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you like this content that you're viewing here and any of my previous videos, hey, go and give them a thumbs up. That'll definitely help my channel out and it doesn't go unnoticed. So guys, let's get back to the topic, which was why was I peeping through the bushes? Let me ask you guys a question. And some of you may already know where I'm going. And for those of you who don't, hey, I'm about to give you a little tip. When you have not touched a shrub, as you can see in this video, I have not touched this shrub since last year. Might as well say a few months ago. And as you can see, it grows, year round during the winter. And now that it's warming up, hey, it's going to just keep growing until you take a couple inches off of it. But the reason I'm looking through that shrub is wasps, bees, they tend to make their home particularly in these bushes. This property has several bushes, which you guys who've been on my channel for a while have seen me, tackle these shrubs before, know that these bushes are very well kept wasp nests when they're not trimmed, if that makes any sense. They are well kept wasp nests when they're not trimmed. And what I mean by that is, if you don't take a moment to peep through those bushes and see what your blades are about to hit on your hedge trimmer, especially one that is gas powered where you can't really hear over that loud noise. This one here makes a little bit of noise. I mean, it ain't terrible, but I mean, it does have some noise that associated with it. But those gas powered, and you go out there and you go to town trimming these shrubs and you hit a yellow jackets or a wasp nest, both of them are some evil SOBs. It would not make for a good day. A couple videos back, matter of fact, you'll see on my thumbnail that I am spraying yellow jackets nest that I hit while trimming a bush in the backyard of this same property. And the only thing that saves you when it comes to doing shrubs, and I'll say this more so in the colder months because it was cold this morning, but it warmed up. As you can see, I'm breaking out of my hoodie that I had on earlier because it warmed up pretty quick. But the only thing that saves you in the cold months is bees and yellow jackets. If they do have a nest that's already in this bush, they are not as reactive as they are in the warm days. Warm days, they can get off that nest and get on top of you, pretty quickly. But when it's cold out, man, they kind of can't get out there and get on you as fast. And that bought me time in the last video to go to my truck and actually get some spray and take care of them. So guys, just a tip before I change topics. When you get ready to go out and do shrubs and you haven't touched them in a while, even if you're very familiar with them, do a quick peek. Do a quick peek and see what you're going to hit, inside that bush. You do not want to go out there and be starting off with a good day and turn it bad, or starting off with a bad day and make it worse by disturbing some angry flying critters. So guys, there's going to be a live clip of me examining another bush on this property here shortly, and you'll see exactly what I was talking about when it comes to making sure you do a pre-visual check before you go diving into these shrubs. And I'm telling you, man, like, you getting attacked by those things out in somebody's property and you got a long ways to run before you can get to cover. It is not cute to be attacked by those things. And here's that clip now. This particular shrub was in the backyard of the same property, and this is a prime example of why you need to do a pre-shrub trimming inspection, because these little guys right here love building homes inside these shrubs for whatever reason. More so, I think it's for protection, and it's like a cover from out of the elements. this is a prime example why. Guys, I'm gonna continue the trend that I started a video or so ago with the shout outs. And the first person that comes to mind is Jeff from Jeff's Lawn and Landscaping. For those of you who've been following Jeff's journey, you know that he's just recently moved into a new property and got himself a new shop. And even though he's going through, all of that, he's still been dropping continuous content, and also in the time of that, showing love and respect to people's channels, and leaving them positive feedback. So shout out to Jeff Landscaping out there for taking the time out of his day and busy life of moving, and also still trying to run a business, and also putting content out there, for always showing love to channels. It doesn't go unnoticed. Also a shout out to Big Son's Lawn Care. To me, I told Big Son a while ago, he may remember it if he sees this video all the way through. I said, Big Son, I almost want to call you Unc. And I think a lot of people would agree with me. I mean, Big Son's one of those people that you always see him showing love on channels. Even channels that I haven't followed or subscribed yet, per se. And I come across them, I see Big Son as one of the top people in the comments. And sometimes the only person in the comments showing love to channels, especially the smaller channels. He also takes time out to leave comments, like I said, and respond back to everyone. This is all around great guy, and he's up in Virginia, up alongside with Joe Cutter. But anyways, if you haven't ever heard of Big Son's Lawn Care, I guarantee you, as of today, I'm going to leave his name in my video description. Go to that channel, and you'll be highly entertained. And don't mention Krispy Kreme donuts. Do not mention them, because you might get a comment. The Big Son, for those of you who've been following, know Big Son is a Krispy Kreme fan. So shout out to Big Sons out there. Another shout out that comes to mind is all about the Biz One Lawn Care. Just recently started following him, a couple weeks ago maybe, and I'm telling you, this guy drops content all the time. He has a channel that also gives you in his description links to tools that he used in his channel for property. I was watching one of his recent videos, and just about everything that he used in his video, there was a description in his YouTube link. And I'm telling you guys, hey, that goes a long way when it comes to helping people find different, routes when it comes to doing jobs. I think that, if everyone had that, mindset of also just dropping, certain tools or certain descriptions in their link, man, I'm telling you, it wouldn't be hard to find anything that you see on these YouTube channels for use. Myself personally, I got to do a little bit better with that, because I just sometimes don't even find the link. Sometimes I just be randomly searching for something, and I'll come across it, and then boom, the link is lost somewhere in the website memory. So I guess I'll have to do better at that. But all about the Biz Lawn Care, awesome guy, pays attention to detail in your videos, leaves positive feedback, and that's pretty great to find somebody that thoroughly listens to your videos. And even for hijinks, he watched one of my videos twice and gave me a compliment on something I said in one of my videos. So all about the Biz One Lawn Care, Jeff's Lawn and Landscaping, and Big Son's Lawn Care. These guys are awesome. I'll do what I said I'll do. I'll leave their channels in the description below. Give them guys a follow, and show some love and support to their channel. Sit back and continue watching this, guys, and we'll wrap this video up here shortly. And a big shout out to Kevin's Clean Cuts. Guys, this young guy is on it. I can guarantee you, no matter the day or night, if you post something, this young man is going to interact and show your channel some love and support. And he's willing to learn and always seeking feedback on certain things, man. And I admire that. You know, young guy in the game, you know, coming up. He has a YouTube channel. I'll also have him tagged here in the description. So, Kevin, hey, man, I see you out there. Keep your head level. Keep doing great things. I hope a lot of my followers come over and sub to your channel after viewing this video. But, man, I 100% greatly appreciate all the love and support you show to my channel daily. I can guarantee you I can see your name popping up in my notification. So, Kevin's Clean Cuts, guys. Check him out. Guys, we're gonna wrap this video up. Again, we're fully in the spring cleanup season, getting things in order for the rest of the warm months, and it's wide open. I will say, however, for me, I have not been on every property yet that are on my books. The weather has just been so up and down. We'll have cold nights, warm days, and then sometimes we'll have just a cool snap, and the whole week is no hotter than 60 and the lows in the 30s and sometimes even in the 20s. So look like this season is starting off just a little bit slower than last season, and hey, that's fine. You know, gives you just a little bit more time to continue to get prepared if you haven't done so already. So, you know, don't panic. I guarantee you once it really kicks off, you'll be looking for another slowdown. But guys, I appreciate you again for watching the video to the end. If you made it this far, make sure you give the channel a subscribe and also a thumbs up to this video if you like it. I really appreciate it. I'm close to 600 subs. I would like to reach 600 subs, you know, before April is up. But, you know, hey, that's up to you guys to help me out by hitting that subscribe button. But, guys, appreciate you for watching. Clean those decks. Again, shout out to Big Sons. Always reminding us to clean those decks and make sure they're ready to go for the next property. But anyway, guys, putting brand new blades on. The next time I go out and cut, it's going to look amazing. I'm using the older blades just because, you know, these weeds, I don't really want to mess up my new blades just cutting a bunch of weeds. I mean, that's just me. You know, if I'm wrong, hey, don't chat me out too bad in the comments, but that's just me. The old blades were leaving a pretty decent cut, and, you know, that's just the way I do things. But peace out, guys. Enjoy the rest of this week. I'll get you another, you know, video here shortly. One is going to be an unboxing video. I already have the content shot. I just got to, you know, do an unboxing and a product reveal and go from there. So that'll give you guys something to look forward to. This is Simon from Grand Salon Care. I'm out of here, guys. Be safe. Peace. Not quite done yet, guys, but this is another prime example that those little flying, terrorizing insects love shrubs. You know, this one, as you can see, is a very old wasp nest. Nothing's on it, and that shrub was pretty much completely, you know, naked of the leaves and everything, so I could see in that one, you know, so I could go right to work on it without worrying about accidentally hitting a nest. But, guys, that's another prime example. They love shrub bushes. So, for those of you, you know, and I'm saying this to save someone, because if you don't know, let's just say if you're allergic to these flying insects that sting wasps, yellow jackets, ground bees, or whatever, you don't know you're allergic to them, you go out here and you hit them, you know, because a lot of times when we get into them, it's by accident. It's not by, hey, I'm going to go disturb this nest. And, you know, you get out here and get stung by them, and you find out that you're allergic at the wrong time. You know, that's not the time that you want to be like, oh my God, I need an EpiPen, or I need help, I need an ambulance, I need something. You know, so just do yourself a favor, take an extra 2 minutes and be gentle and pull those bushes apart and look in there, see if you see anything. And if you do, take the proper measures to keep yourself safe, whether if, getting a can of spray or whatever the case may be. So just be safe out there, guys. And another thing, the fire ants, it's that time of the year. Be careful. If you step on the ground and it's soft, don't just stand there. Look down, see what you're standing in. Could be fire ants, could be anything. But if you stand in the middle of an open yard and you accidentally step into something soft, you need to look down at your foot and make sure you're not about to get yourself stung or whatnot, because fire ants are bad. In my area, I can speak for experience. But anyway, guys, and one more thing, and I'm out of here for sure. Snakes. Snakes are going to be moving. If they're not already moving in your area, this warm temperatures are going to have them moving. They're going to be out looking for food. Do not go doing overgrown properties or even a well manicured yard and be complacent and not keep your eyes on the ground if you're not, on a mower per se. But if you're on the ground doing something, make sure you look around. Make sure you're vigilant and inspecting things before you go there and step somewhere and you have a rattlesnake or a copperhead or a water moccasin or something, wherever you may be cleaning up, because we clean up around so many different things. We clean up around ponds, we clean up around sheds. A lot of people do abandoned properties with the overgrowth is way over your head. So guys, you know what I mean when I'm saying all that. I don't want to sound like a broken speaker or a broken record on repeat. I just want to save someone, if you take the time to listen to this, is be mindful on these properties, because nature's going to do what it do. We're going to do what we do. And we both just got to find a happy median and, not put ourselves in a bad position.